Alright lads, we've all had some time to cook on the Human Torch, and I think everyone can agree that his launch power level was pretty disappointing. But with the newest Marvel Rivals update, NetEase has actually given him a bit of a buff, and I've also worked out some strategies since his launch that I think will enhance your tactics in using this Duelist hero. So let's get in there, and let me show you what's changed about his kit. It really is just his primary fire. Whereas before, this had 14 projectiles in the shotgun pattern, and it flew a little bit slower. It now has 16, and goes just a bit faster. So if you're using him from the air like you would a Storm or an Iron Man, he's gonna be a bit more effective, though this isn't really his purpose, and that's the reason he hasn't been excelling, is that everyone is actually using Human Torch wrong. He's a flying, diving flanker. He's not really meant to patrol from the air and just shoot out DPS, and it really comes down to his trap cycle. So the way you want to play Human Torch to really make him succeed, ideally, is trapping an enemy inside fire, and then detonating this fire to do enhanced damage to anyone within the ring. That much is obvious. But what it really comes down to is that everyone is committing too much to this tactic. They're trying to go for big plays from the air, you know, get a whole crowd of people, and then when you have a whole crowd in there, you can't really dive in to solo any of them out. Instead, as a Human Torch, you're going to be wanting to fly to the side, fly to the back lines. This is also where Invisible Woman's synergy definitely helps you out, because she can cover you as you're flanking with extra health. And when you notice an enemy all by themselves, that's really when you take your moment. And you don't even want to necessarily get a full ring on them. Rather, if you could just put multiple fires in the same spot, you'll see that it actually does more damage over time. Boom, 2, and 3. And if you're trying to single out a support or something like that, that's going to be much more effective of a tactic. But not only that, then you dive in. So really your ideal combo is going to be to lay a single or double fire, dive in, and then use your shotgun tactics to take out whoever's covering the squishy that you just soloed. And ideally that's gonna be a strategist. That's gonna be their Luna Snow or Invisible Woman. I should mention that he also got a bit of a nerf to his ultimate charge time. That's not that big of a deal. His ultimate honestly isn't that powerful. It's great for holding, you know, like progression of a hard tank from going forward, but realistically your enemies are just gonna move from this. Its only real purpose is buffing a Storm, and double flying compositions have become pretty popular right now. And I also want to dispel a myth, because I've seen some clips out there, people saying that if you put a line of fire on the enemy, it'll do extra damage. And that simply isn't true. Though it did do that extra bit of damage, what it really is that when the enemy passes your fire path, they take a bit more damage. So if I lay this down here, let's wait for him to come back around. Boom. That little burst of damage. So you can actually use that to block doorways pretty effectively. And I think that's what it comes down to, is that people were so wowed with him doing his fire traps, laying some big old complicated squares. But that's really not the way you want to use him. If he goes into this chaos, he's so squishy that he'll just get eliminated. It's all about singling him out in the back line, picking your moments, double fire dive, and yeah, I think you're gonna get a lot more results with Human Torch if you're using these strategies, and the shotgun blast buff definitely helps. Comment down below how you're feeling about Human Torch, or do you prefer another one of the flying duelists? And of course, be sure to like and subscribe for more Marvel Rivals videos just like this one. Can we get a Sue Storm here? Is that even possible? We'll try to work it without Sue. If anything, this is a better test of his character, though I wouldn't really run him in any serious scenario without that synergy. It's pretty interesting, because ultimately, Sue Storm Invisible Woman ended up being the most meta-defining of the Fantastic Four. Thing is a close second, but it's only on certain maps, where you really need to push ahead. Reed Richards and Human Torch kinda lag behind. Reed Richards, I like him a lot, but I haven't been able to take him into ranked, let me put it that way. Okay. Use our peaks. Okay, we're getting dove by that Scarlet Witch. That's fine. Keep our eyes out. Let's actually... Okay, we're just losing that fight, getting that low. Nice, nice, nice. Just get some blast down the range. Put those to the test, since they haven't buffed. I'm still kind of playing like they're weaker than they were. Oh, that's a good magic. She knows what she's doing. Let me go up. Let me dive her. Nice. We need to go back to center, though. We're holding here. There we go. Somebody, I think it was Tim the Tat Man, he did a video reacting to the #1 Jeff the Shark. And now everyone is trying to do DPS Jeff, because DPS Jeff is very viable. If you learn to use his bubbles, like you dive and then you bubble. So you're unkillable. But it's a high skill thing, you know? Gotta back it up a bit. I don't know if that Jeff actually got anybody with that. Let them fight within that if they want. Ooh, that's a lot of damage at range. Wow. That's a big improvement. That alone, that one volley right there, showed how big of an improvement they've made. And I'm gonna back it up, use the height to my advantage. Ah, see, that was creative right there. I was gonna make a small triangle, and then I did a different one. That's a skill gap, I guess. The geometry of his fire traps. Uh-oh. You're stuck down there with the Luna Snow ult. That ain't working. Okay, hold up. I gotta back up. Got a Scarlet Witch on me. I'm pretty much dead. Yep. I wanted to back up and use my ult there. But unfortunately, I never got the Luna Snow. If you have a flyer and you have a Luna Snow, you can actually put her, like, residual heal charm on them. That's always the correct play. Oh, really? He's gonna do that in a hallway. Alright, alright. They probably claim right there, then. Let's just block off that door entirely. God, I hate how people quit as soon as you lose a point now. I don't know what that is, dude. Huh? What? How does he hit that? That's a crazy range for this. Dude. How is that okay? Nerf that cloak and dagger range. Good lord, bro. I'm literally at max height here. Just turn around and fight! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Nice. Penny got the magic and talk. Okay, we need to make a big trap here. Take out this freaking shark, or at least get him off the point. Let him know the fear of God, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look at him popping all his bubbles for himself. Ah, he died in his ult in the middle of that, dude. That's glorious.
Nope.
Didn't have time to put that up. Damn. Hey. Nice. Get that guy, get that Magneto. Nice, dude. Wow. Dude, that Jeff the Shark ult kill when he came up into the fire trap, that was actually zany. I've never seen that before. And that's probably one of the best maps to use him on. The lower the ceiling, the lower your effectiveness with the Human Torch.